Well, that's nice. Somebody set up a chair and a table here for me. That was really nice. Was it you? Did you do this? Thank you. You guys are so cool. You're awesome. Hey, come a little bit closer. Take up my pack here. Hiking around in the woods. I needed a little break. And I'm looking in the sun, but you guys aren't, so that's probably better. Hey y'all, it's me, Marty. Yeah, just hiking around the woods, enjoying this beautiful day. Yeah. So this morning I made some coffee outside as the sun was coming up. That was fun. Took an hour to make a coffee and it was a little chilly, but it was nice. I hope you enjoyed that. So raise your hand. Raise your hand, y'all, if you watched the whole video all the way to the end. I hope you enjoyed it. It was kind of silly, but oh yeah. And then I went in and warmed up and spent some time in the truck and just cleaned up, shaved, and just cleaned up, you know, as much as I can clean up in the truck. And then did some cleaning and organizing in the truck and had some lunch. And well, I had breakfast and then I had lunch and watched a movie, 2 movies actually. And yeah, I just did some stuff in the truck. And now the sun, it's almost completely sunny. A few clouds floating around, marshmallow puffy clouds, white clouds on the blue sky, and the sunshine looks really pretty. And then the green and brown and colors of the woods and the trees and stuff. And yeah, so, and warmed up. It's about 35 now, so still nice and cool. It's still breezy, but I'm over here in the woods a little bit, just a little woodsy area here. And I thought I'd do a video and show you everything in my backpack. I haven't done one of those in a while. Actually, I don't know if I've done one on my new channel. Yeah, I don't think I have. So on my old channel, I had over 1,000 videos. I restarted a new channel and I have a lot less videos. And I uploaded a lot of my older ones and now I'm doing newer videos. So a lot of the older ones aren't on there. But anyway, I had done videos of my backpacks, 3-4 of my backpacks. And in my waist belt or waist pack things and my bushcraft belt. So I'm redoing a lot of these. So this pack is my small pack. This is my lightweight pack. This is one summer pack, or you know, just, and this is the one I'm keeping in the truck now. And then I have a medium pack. So this one's like, oh, there's probably 10 or 12 pounds in there now, I think. But that's including water and snacks and a little bit of food even. So that's a pretty lightweight pack. My other pack, my medium pack, so this is an OD green one. My coyote tan one, that one's, I think that one's probably about 20 or 25 pounds. And then I have my big new military surplus case vac medic bag pack, bushcraft bag. I probably have 30-40 pounds in that one, but that's got a lot of stuff in it. Just kind of fun. And I have my bushcraft belt. I've showed you that, and actually I was redoing that, putting some more stuff on that too. And it's just fun, you know, working with packs and pouches and kits and stuff. And yeah, I redid some stuff today, and I reorganized and redid this pack. So I just thought I'd show you. I'm gonna try to keep us under 30 minutes because this morning was way too long, and just show you what I have in my pack. And somebody set up a nice chair and table here so I can, you know, unload the pack and stuff. So that's really convenient. If it was one of you, thank you. No, it's mine. Yeah. Trees creaking here. Somebody asked me why I, you know, if I hunt. Yeah. No, I don't hunt. Maybe someday. But it's not something I've ever done. I do some fishing with my wife here and there, but I don't do a lot of fishing, and I've never hunted. I just like the camo and bushcrafty kind of gear. It's just kind of fun. Just like I like the military surplus stuff too. And but yeah, okay, just let me show you this pack. So it's a smaller pack. Honestly, I don't even know the brand name. It's kind of a what do you call it? You know, those 511 Rush packs. Those are really nice. It's kind of like one of those, but much cheaper. But it's really nice. It's made really nice. I think it's the, I don't know, 1000 denier nylon. It's really rugged. Really good zippers. It's got lots of molly on it and attachments and stuff. My wife was with me when I got this. Do you remember, hon? I think it was like 30 bucks. It wasn't real expensive. It has a small pouch here on the front pocket, and then a bigger one here, and then it has a medium compartment, and then a big compartment. And yeah, it has shoulder straps and padding on the back, and a waist belt and a chest strap. Yeah, and it has a Velcro here where you can put a patch on. I have a patch on here. You can see it. You can zoom in and look at it if you want. You can screenshot it. But it says, "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear?" Psalm 27:1. And that's a good scripture for me to remember, because I'm pretty much, I love the outdoors, y'all, but y'all know I'm a wimpy outdoorsman. I'm afraid of everything. But that's teaching me not to be afraid, that the Lord is always with me. Okay, I'm just going to show you everything I have in the pack. I think I'll start with the big, go to the smallest. Since I have a table to put stuff on, I think I'll do it that way. Okay, and again, so I just like bushcrafty stuff. I like DIY stuff. I like thrifty stuff. It's just fun. And even on my smallest, lightest pack, I have a ton of stuff in here, and everything for a short day hike. But if I had to do an overnight, I could with this pack. I could survive for a weekend, or maybe even a week if I had to. But as long as I could get more water. I have a liter of water in here, but anyway, it's just fun. And again, I just put together these packs and pouches and kits and stuff. It's just fun. Keeps my mind busy. It keeps me active. And yeah, so okay, enough of that. So show you what's in here. Okay, right on top I have a piece of paracord with a ferro rod on it, and a whistle with a compass, and a thermometer. It says it's 68 degrees. That must be what it was in my pack. It ain't outside. I'm glad, because I like 35 way better than 68. Okay, then I have this. This is a toggle I carved, and I think there's about 4 or 5 feet of paracord on here, and it works. I have it on top because I usually, if I'm gonna go out for a hike, I didn't this time, I forgot, but I usually put it in my pocket, so that it's just kind of a neat thing I learned watching videos and stuff from other bushcrafters and stuff. Instead of putting my pack on the ground, I can walk up to a tree, wrap the paracord around it, and do I forget that knot. I always forget that knot, but it's like a slip knot. And then you put the toggle in there, and then you can hang your pack from the toggle on the tree at eye level. It's off the ground. It doesn't get dirty. Doesn't get wet. If it's rain or snow or bugs or whatever, it doesn't get wet. It doesn't get dirty, and it's hanging on the tree at eye level, so you can open it and do stuff. I was gonna maybe do something like that, but I seen there was a chair and a table here, and I thought, well, I might as well sit down. Anyway, so I got that. And then I have a bandana, and this is the one I always wrap around my neck. So I put the paracord with the whistle and the ferro rod around my neck with the bandana. Usually when I'm hiking, I didn't this time, but usually I do that. Otherwise, I'll have it on the top of the pack. And then I have a pair of gloves, just lightweight Walmart gloves. Then I have a dry bag. I have a couple of dry bags in here, 2 or 3. They're just good to have. They're cheap. And you know, if you just want to collect things, wild edibles, tinder for campfires, just find stuff, you know, rocks, like my wife, she collects rocks, so that's good there. And then right on top, I got my little new alcohol stove enclosed with a screw-on cover, and I put a different. I know I tried it this morning and it had issues, but actually it would have worked if I would have kept trying. I think the wind just blew it out because it still had alcohol in it. But I took the Scotch-Brite things out, that, you know, because that didn't really soak up the alcohol. That's why it spilled. But what I put in here was fiberglass insulation, and then I put the little screen over it. And I'm going to try it later today. I got some high heat black, or is it black or green? It might be green. Cool. I don't know. Spray paint, and I'm going to spray paint this too, so it just blends in with everything. And it's high heat paint too. So I have that. That's my new alcohol stove for making a cup of coffee or food or whatever. I have it on top, even though I have my Canteen kit in here and a cook kit I just put together. So that's just a little extra. Anyway, okay, right on top I got my coffee, real coffee. Okay, hopefully I have room on this little table for everything. And then I have my first aid kit. I'm not going to take everything out, but I have a lot of stuff in there, and I have a different view on first aid kits than most people. Some people are like, they have a little baggie and they got some Tylenol and Band-Aids. This is nothing. It weighs ounces and it doesn't take up much room, but it has a ton of stuff in here. It has Band-Aids in here, bandages and tape. It has a tweezer and a fingernail clipper. It has like antibiotics and ointments and Tylenol and ibuprofen and Benadryl and a snake bite kit. And I have an extra lighter in here and an extra ferro rod just because I can. And yeah, just all kinds of, you know, bandages and different first aid things. My thought is, if you're gonna get hurt in the woods, why not have what you need? It might be something major, or maybe somebody else gets hurt and you can help them. So that's just my idea on that, to have a good first aid kit. I mean, there's bigger ones too, but at least have on this size. This is so small. It's smaller than my hand. You know, it doesn't take up much room. It's light. Why not? Yeah, that's just me. But yeah, okay. Then I have a poncho in here. This is a military surplus poncho. What's really cool about military surplus stores is you can get, I'm not going to take it out. I did that last time and I couldn't get it back in. Anyway, this is a really nice poncho. The neat thing about military surplus stores is that they have a lot of used stuff, really good deals, but they also have new stuff. And the new stuff, most of the time, depending on the military surplus store, by the way, I think almost every state in the country has at least one military surplus store. They're all over. Some of them, the stuff is more expensive than new stuff, but some of it's pretty cheap. And I think I got this for $5-6, and it's brand new. It's never been used. So it's a military poncho, and it's huge. It'll cover me and my backpack if I want to, like, let's say it starts raining. Put this on, it'll cover me and my backpack. It could actually also be emergency shelter. It could be a tarp. I mean, you could survive under this if you had to, and you might have to. I mean, I'm just saying, you never know what's going to happen. Then I have a small little hammock, and yeah, it's a lightweight one, but I think it's rated at 200 pounds, and I'm a little over that. But anywho, just a lightweight hammock, just because it's kind of fun to have. Okay, and then wrapped up in this with a pony, these little black ponies. And my daughters, you know, our daughters used to have these all the time when they were young, and they'd say, "Oh, Dad, Mom, I need some ponies." And we said, "Don't you have? We just bought a 100-pack. Where do they go?" They come in a pack like a 50 or 100. They use them for their hair and who knows, toys or whatever else. I don't know. Anyway, they're black, so they kind of blend in with bushcraft stuff. And they're cheap, and they're like springy, like kind of like rubber bands, but better. So I use a lot of these just to wrap things up, so it works good for that. And then, so I have another bandana. That's number 2 bandana. Are you counting? Count the bandanas and count the ferro rods and ways to start fire. My little wood mug in here for having coffee. I just like that. And I thought, why not wrap it up in a bandana so it doesn't get all wrecked or cracked or scratched or whatever. I don't know. It's kind of neat. And you have another bandana or binder pony thing on there too. Anyway, there's that. Okay, then I have this, and I don't know how much this was, 50 cents or $1 at a military surplus, and it's a bag. But look at the size of this thing. Hey, you know what? Look at this. I didn't realize this, but this could easily be a pack cover to cover my pack if it starts raining or whatever. Very cool. Yeah, it was really, really cheap, but it's really good material. It's almost like Tyvek or something. I don't know what it is. It's a woodland camo. I like that. Yeah, look at all the different camos I got going here. I clash like, what's that? I don't know. Anyway, noises. And it's even got a what do you call this? A clip tie clip lock, cord lock thing on here. And the reason I have it in here though is it could be a sit pad, a kneeling pad. You could use it to fan the fire, to get a fire going. Yeah, you can cover your pack. It could even be a part of a little shelter thing. Yeah, so I just got that in there. Okay, then I have my my Canteen kit. I love this thing. This is a military surplus too, and I showed you this morning. I'm not going to open it, but I have a Nalgene military canteen in here, and it holds a quart, a liter, quart. Yeah. Well, I think they're, depending if you're in Canada or the U.S., I don't know, liter, quart, one of them. It's a lot of water. And I have a Canteen cup in here, and I have a Canteen cup stove in here, and I have some tin foil for a windbreak, and then I have a small tiny Bic lighter here and some aqua tabs for purifying water. I think this tree is going to fall on me. I should be doing this live just in case. No, anyway, I was going to do a live stream today, like a St. Patrick's Day live stream, but I don't have good enough reception here. So anyway, so yeah, this is really cool. So, but the thing is, there's 3 ways to purify water. I've learned. I haven't really done any of them really. But if you're going to get water out of a creek or a river or stream or waterfall or even a lake, you know, and you're hiking and you don't have enough water with you, if you're going to do that, you need to purify it. Even if it's crystal clear mountain water, you need to purify it because it could have bacteria in there. It could be disease. There could be a dead animal upstream, you know, contaminating the whole thing. So you got to purify it. And you can either use the aqua tabs, or you can use a water filter, which they're expensive and they, you know, I don't know, they break and freeze and they don't last. I don't know. Or you can boil the water. Boil is 100% sure it's going to kill everything pretty much, I think. So, but I can boil water. I can purify water with this kit. And oh, what a gorgeous day. And hopefully you can hear me. It's a little breezy, so hopefully it's not hitting the camera. The camera is my phone, by the way. I think most of you know that. I make all my videos with my phone, and I do all the editing with a free app, and I upload it all from my phone and everything. So it's yeah, that's how I do it. That's how I roll, y'all. And I think they're pretty decent videos. I don't have fancy stuff anyway, and I'm not fancy. I mean, look at me. Anywho, yeah, that's my Canteen kit, and yeah, so you know, you can melt snow, you can purify water, boil water, make coffee. That's what I mainly use this for. And you could make hot chocolate, tea, you know, bouillon, you know, soup and food and everything. But I do have a cook kit in here. I just put together, so I have that too. But that's my Canteen kit. Okay, see if I can balance everything on the table here. Good night, y'all. Okay, the last thing, or one of the last things in the main compartment, my cook kit. These are, I like kits. I like making these things. They're just kind of fun. And can you hear me? I'm going to move you closer just in case the wind is hitting the microphone. Wow, yeah, you're really close now. Okay, so it's just fun making these. And again, you can buy these things. I have some little cook pots, and I bought a couple, but most of them I make. Just put together kits. You don't have to spend a lot of money on things. And it's fun to make your own stuff. I just like it. Another cool little military surplus bag I got for $1.50 not too long ago. I know none of the camo matches or anything, but it's fun. I don't know what this one was for. It's not a Canteen one. It might be for binoculars or something. I don't know. But it's got the mollies on here and the clips. It's got a clip on the front. I mean, yeah, it was like $1.50. Velcro. I mean, what does this say? Oh, this is for a first aid kit. Cool. So that's it. That would be a big first aid kit. Anyway, okay. So I'm going to take everything out of this one just because it's fun. I just put it together. And again, I'm always redoing my packs and my kits and my pouches, and it's just fun. I just love it. It's like, I just put this one together. It might not have everything, and I might change it. I might add stuff that but it's just neat. Okay, so what I have in here, I have stuff in here to cook meals. And yeah, it's really cool. So right on top, I got, oh gosh, about a dozen chicken and beef bouillon. I mean, there's a whole bunch of meals right there. I mean, we had to survive, really. Okay, then I have a cutlery set, and I carved all these. It's a spoon and a fork and a knife and a spatula. They're just little mini ones, you know. They're not fancy. I need to learn how to carve forks, y'all, because I'm not good at that yet. And this one doesn't really hardly look like a fork, but anyway. And they're not. Well, these three are the same. This one's not. This is yellow birch spoon and a little spatula. I think these three are cherry. A little spatula out of cherry, and a butter knife out of cherry, and a fork out of cherry. That's the funniest fork I've ever seen in my life, y'all. Anyway, that's just a little cutlery kit I carved by hand. Did them all by hand, and yeah, just kind of fun. Yeah. Okay, a little kit there. Okay, then what else I got in here? Okay, just got some baggies for putting food in, and I actually have a large one. That's the thing too. I usually have like a couple of heavy-duty Walmart bags, you know, the more heavy-duty ones in my pack for picking up garbage. People leave garbage all the time, and I pick it up and throw it away just because I don't like garbage. Anyway, okay, got a part of a scrubby, a Scotch-Brite. This is what I had in the I know, in my alcohol stove, and it really didn't work that great, but anyway, just a piece of one for cleaning a pot and pans or whatever. And then what else do I have on the side before I pull it all out here? I think that's pretty much it. Okay, so pull this out, and I just made this this morning, and I've made different ones and stuff. It's just kind of fun. Just a little cook kit here. Okay, so show you everything it has. So on the bottom, first thing, and I used this when I was making the coffee in the truck last week or whenever that was. This is it's a pot stand, and it's a windbreak, and it's a fire can. So basically you can use this, you know, you could put an alcohol stove in here, you could put solid fuel in here, you could build a little wood fire in here. And I usually use that as a pot stand, and I put a fire under there, or yeah, there's different ways you can use it and stuff, but yeah, kind of neat. And it fits around a Nalgene bottle too. Well, I got that at military surplus too. I think it was like $1. It's like crazy. And then this is this is like a GSI, or there's other brands or whatever. It's a pot. I don't know what the 16 ounce maybe, something like that. It's got handle on it, works great. It's stainless steel. It's the Walmart brand, y'all. It's like $4. It works great. Okay, so that's the pot that I would cook food in and stuff. So in general, what I like to do is use my Canteen kit to make coffee, and possibly, and you know, like tea or hot chocolate or even chicken bouillon I would do in there. But this I want to use for food. I just don't want to use the same pots for coffee and food. I don't know, just me. But yeah, so that's the pot. And then take this out. Whoop. So that's the pot. Okay. Put that over there. Oh, good night. Okay. And here's another windscreen I made. It's it unfolds. I'm not going to unfold it because, you know, it's like maps. You're never going to get it folded again. But it's heavy duty tinfoil too. And for another windscreen, or to put under something you're cooking. Did I drop something? Or was that a bug or something? Probably a snake. And get me. I'm in Iowa, though. See, I wouldn't sit out like this in the desert states. No, not me. But it's Iowa. I'm 2 hours from Minnesota. We're almost home. I don't mind Minnesota. I don't like bugs. And I don't like creepy critters. But they're better in the Midwest than they are in the South. Anyway, another bandana. Wrapping everything and keeping it from rattling. Okay, and then in here, right here, I have a whole bunch of ways to start a fire. So I have some solid fuel tabs in here, and I have some cotton balls, and I have a couple of tea lights, which you could actually cook over a tea light. You could, and you can actually get a little light and warmth from it. Tea lights are amazing. You can use them to start a fire, but you could actually cook over it if you had to. There's that. And then I have a thing of heat, denatured alcohol in here for alcohol stove. Then I have ferro rod, my favorite way to start a fire. And a lighter covered in duct tape. I put duct tape on all my lighters now because that's more, well, it kind of holds it together and seals it so it doesn't leak so much, or possibility of getting broken or whatever. But also you can use the duct tape as tinder to help get a fire going. And I have a little knife in here. It's actually a money clip knife. And then I have a, what do you call it, P38 or something like that. It's a military can opener thing, which it's just kind of fun to have in there. But honestly, I'm not going to take canned food in a backpack. It's kind of crazy. I know you save not having water to dehydrate a meal or whatever, but I don't really bring meals in my pack anyway because we just do day hikes, my wife and I, and if I do it on my own when I'm on the road, I don't really. But if I was going to bring the meals, I'd bring dehydrated meals or nor sides or rice or ramen or something. I wouldn't bring canned food in a backpack. That just seems a little heavy, but it's neat to have a can opener. Anyway, yeah. And then I have, okay, here, I'll tell you why this is in plastic in a minute. And then inside here, I have my alcohol stove. And this is the one I used this morning. It's a Dice Green Chili alcohol stove. I like it better than the Fancy Feast even because it's bigger and it holds more fuel, a lot more fuel. So there's that. And then, last but not least, certainly not least, one of my favorite things, the fire can. I love making these. Yes, I know you can buy fire boxes and fire cans and all that stuff, but I like making things and saving money. This is free from a soup can. I think this was this fit perfect in here. I kind of, and well, I'll finish here. I think it was a 14 or 16 ounce soup can, I think. And I just used the can opener to make holes around there. And then I actually drilled a whole bunch of holes too, because fire really needs air. And works great for a firebox. Build a wood fire in there, and you can warm up to it. It's light. You can cook on it, and so yeah, so I can use that pot stand for the solid fuel or the alcohol stove. Otherwise, this will balance on there precariously. No, it will. It balances on it. Trust me, it balances on there. And over the wood fire. Yeah, and you don't need. I know I'm not against people that like to put the crossbars and all those different things. You don't need the crossbars. You got it's there's enough holes in the can that it's going to burn, and it's going to be like a burner. It works. I've done it. And you don't need the crossbars. You really don't. I don't know. That's just me though. And you also don't need to put a square hole in the side to feed wood in. Just take the pot off and put some in there when you need more. That's just the way I do it. The reason I have all that, or the reason I have the fire can in a baggie, and this is a heavy-duty quart-sized bag, is then it doesn't get dirty, and it doesn't get my pack dirty or other things, because a fire can could have a lot of soot in there. And then I put I'll put this all back together here. I put the alcohol stove in there because that's kind of keeps that clean too. That doesn't get very dirty actually, but see if I can put it all back in there. It's kind of like a Tetris game here. Okay, all that back in there, and then I'll tell you something kind of cool about this. Okay, got that. Okay, then that. Oh no, bandana. Don't forget bandana. Are you counting the bandanas and the lighters and ferro rods? I know it's a lot of redundancy, but why not? It doesn't take up much room. It's light. I'm really big on being able to start a fire because it can save your life. That back like that. And then, yeah, then this goes in the first aid pouch. I didn't know what the pouch was, but it's perfect for a cook kit. I love doing these videos. I hope you enjoy these. It's just fun showing the DIY things and just kits. I like kits and stuff, and I don't know. It's just fun. Gotta have fun, y'all. Live life fully, like I always say. Okay, put that in there. Put that in there. See if it'll all fit back together. yeah, part of it is just learning how to pack stuff. That, the baggies. People watching me sit in the woods here making a video. Okay, and then the bullion on top, and that's everything. And then say another thing about this quick, get it back closed here. This is so cool, look at that. And I could actually put that on my belt, on my bushcraft belt, y'all, because it has the molly things on there. It's just neat, it's small. And so, one thing I like I was saying before in other videos, I like things round. So I like to have a round pot. Well, most pots are round. I don't know if they make square pots. Not sure. I don't think so, but that'd be weird. But most pots are round. But then the pot stand, the windbreak, the fire thing, that's round. They fit together. Then my fire can is round. That goes inside. Then my dice green chili alcohol stove, that's round. It all fits in there because it's all round. And then you can fit all the little cooking accessories in there. It's just fun, y'all. Okay. Table's getting full here. Anyway, okay, that's the main pouch. There's more to come, y'all. Okay, that's pretty much... Oh, in the zipper here, I got a couple things. Real quick. I have emergency blanket and an emergency poncho. I know. But it's all part of the fun. You love it. I know you love it, y'all. Okay, the next pouch, or the next... Again, this is like 10, 12 pounds, and this is my lightweight one. Okay, then I have another pair of gloves. These are for cooking, because you don't want to touch the hot stuff and... get burnt. Okay, then I got my fire kit, another kit I just love. I'm not going to take everything out, but I'll tell you what's in here. I have a bag of tinder in here. So if I'm going to be out on a hike, if my wife and I are hiking and we want to make coffee or food or whatever, I like to find tinder and find kindling and find wood to have a fire. But in emergency situation, I want to have everything I need, everything, and backups of backups of backups, just in case. So I have tinder in here in case I can't find any. So I have birch bark in here. I have cotton balls. I have dryer lint, which is a really good one. I know it's not natural, but I have it in here for emergency. And I have some solid fuel tabs in here. And I have 2 tea lights in here. And then I have some little wood shavings in here. Because I keep all the wood shavings from carving spoons and whittling and stuff. They're perfect tinder. Okay, then I have a blower thing in here my friend Robert gave me. Thanks, Robert. It works really great. I have 2 lighters in here. I have 2 ferro rods in here. I have a mirror in here. I have a magnifying glass in here. I have waterproof and windproof matches in here. I have a whistle in here. Why do I have a whistle in here? Why do I have the whistle in here again? Well, just an emergency whistle. It has a compass. It has a thermometer. Oh, it has a magnifying glass. Magnifying glass you can start fires with too. And yeah, and then I have a little card thing in here that talks about different ways to start fires. I mean, I know a lot of ways. I've learned a lot of ways, but yeah. And there's more in there too. That's my fire kit. I take that everywhere I go. I have a fire kit in every pack, and I have one on my bushcraft belt. And I carry a ferro rod and a lighter. I know. Okay, then I have a little saw in here. It's a HME brand. No, it's not a fancy Baco or Silky, but it's really heavy duty. Gotta be careful here not to cut myself. It's really sharp. It's really solid. I've used it. It's great. It's a smaller one. It's green and black. Kind of looks cool. It's very solid. Works great. I like to have a knife and a saw for processing wood for fires and for carving and stuff. So have a saw. Okay. And then I threw a knife in here, and I got this knife at a gift shop in Montana for $5. I think it was $5. Yeah, I don't think I paid more than $5. The cool camo sheath, which really blends into me, doesn't it? A good night. It's almost exactly the same camo. And the sheath alone is worth $5. But then the knife, it's a cool knife. Look at it. It's even painted camo. I know that won't last. It'll come off, but nice knife. Stainless steel. Very cool knife. And it's got some different serrated things on there. A really sharp blade. So cool. And y'all, I don't want to cut myself, so I'm gonna put this back in here. And this untwists on the end, and you know what's in here. Well, I'm gonna change it out. I'm gonna put a little fishing kit in here, some fishing line and hooks and some sinkers, but there's more waterproof matches in there, and there's a compass in the thing. Very cool. Somebody should be counting bandanas, compasses, lighters, ferro rods, and how many times I jump because I hear a noise because I'm a wimpy outdoorsman. But I love the outdoors. I'm just a wimp. Okay, keep rolling here. I told you I'm gonna keep it under a half hour, hopefully. Okay, let's keep it under an hour. Okay, that'll be okay. And then I have a little devotional in here. Sometimes I have a little Bible in my pack. Sometimes I have a devotional. This pack I have a little devotional in this one. I just love to have God's word with me. It's something to read. It's just nice. Okay, then I have this, another military surplus pouch. This is a magazine pouch, so you could have, like, you know, bullets, you know. But this is filled with cordage. I have paracord in here, and bank line, and jute twine, and all kinds of stuff in here for, you know, putting up a tarp, making a shelter, tying things up. You know, it's just nice to have cordage. It's one of the 10 essentials. I'm going to do a video on 10 essentials. I have a weird acronym, Schriffens. I know it's weird. We'll do that another time. Anyway, so yeah, that's a cordage pack. See, I have a lot in here, even though this is my lightweight day pack. We're not done, y'all. We're not done. Oh, and then I got some fat wood in a baggie in here. More fire starting. And then I have some, these are wool liners. That's all they are. They're wool liners. I think they're 50 cents in a military surplus store. You wear these under like leather gloves, but these alone are really warm if it's really cold. I'm running out of room here because I got a bunch of little stuff to take out. Yeah. And then I think that's it in here. And the funny thing is, I actually have room for more in here. I know, y'all. Okay, let's keep going here. Oh my goodness, 40 minutes. I'm sorry, y'all, but you're enjoying this one. I know it. Okay, so another bandana, red, white, and blue. Actually, this is a do-rag. That one. Good night. Just lots of uses for bandanas. Trying to balance everything here with the rest of the stuff. And then I have a piece of leather. I bought a welding apron years ago, and I don't weld. I don't do metal work. But I bought it because it was like a couple dollars somewhere. Maybe it was garage sale. I don't remember. And I cut it up in all kinds of pieces, and I use it just to have a piece of leather to strop blades. That's all you need is a piece of leather. I rarely use a stone. I just use a strop to sharpen my knives and stuff. It works great. So yeah, nice to have a piece of leather in there. Then, oh, where am I? I'm in this one. Okay. Some Kleenexes. I need some Kleenexes. Blows my nose right now. I'm going to hurry up and finish here. Okay, another bandana, and this is an emergency one with all kinds of safety stuff on it. It's an orange one, too, for signaling for help. Another lighter. It's a skinny lighter. This is a... Can you see that, y'all? Anyway, I don't know where I got that. I think a truck stop. Oh, I was starting to say this morning, if you gotta keep your eyes open for different little pouches and kits, you can find them everywhere. And that one that I have my coffee in, which is buried on the table now, I meant to tell you this morning, that's for cigarette stuff. There's a whole area in truck stops for cigarette stuff. I don't smoke. Don't smoke. It's not good for you. It causes cancer. Anyway, and don't smoke around other people because it gives them cancer. Anyway, sorry. I don't smoke, but there's lots of cool little things in there that you can use for little packs, little kits, you know, and there's all kinds of little pouches in the truck stop, and they're really cheap, and so I've got a few of those for my backpacks. Okay, then I have just a tough notepad and a pocket first aid guide. We're almost to the end, y'all. Almost to the end, y'all. Then I have my little carving knife, or hook knife. I have a bigger one on my carving kit, and this is my small one that my friend Robert gave me. I got a couple things that Robert gave me. Thanks, Robert, again. And then I have a bunch of twist ties, just for twist tying things. Okay, and then I have a pack of emergency food, snacks. I have packets of salmon in here and tuna. I have nuts in here. Got a couple snack bars. I have some instant coffee, even though I have regular coffee. Some chai tea and other teas, some beef jerky, and some nuts in there. So emergency snacks and actually emergency meals. I mean, you can see this is a 10-12 pound pack at the most, and you could survive a weekend or a week if you really had to with this stuff. Okay, and then I have I'm not gonna take the rest of the stuff out here. Well, I have a couple of pens and a couple of markers in here. Oh, I guess I'll just take it all out. Now, another emergency blanket and some hand warmers. I'm running out of places to put stuff here. It's all gonna tip off this table, and then nobody's gonna help me pick it up. I gotta do it too. Okay, and then last but not least, the small little pocket on top here. I'm not going to take it all out because I'm running out of room, but I have a little thing of hand sanitizer in here. And this is stuff that are easy to get to that I would use often. Hand sanitizer. I have some pieces of bank line in here, some heavy-duty carabiners, which I would use with paracord for the hammock. In my bigger packs, I use the tree straps. They're just easier. Tree straps, you just wrap around and hook it. Walmart has them, the tree straps. They're better for the trees. But in this one, I just have a couple of carabiners and paracord. And then a baggie of like those clips and locks and more of those ponies. I have actually a real compass. The other ones are real too, but you know. And I have a headlamp, which is very important to have, because it's even more important than having a flashlight, really, because you can wear a headlamp. And this was really cheap. Cabela's, I think. No, Menards. I don't remember. And it's a small one. It goes around your head, right? You know, like this. Oh, you know what I mean? It goes around your head. Oh my goodness, for the love of it. Okay, goes like that, right? Now you can, your hands are free, and you can hike. And if it got dark and you weren't planning on it, you know, you can see your way and all that. And I got a little flashlight in here, and I have 2 more ferro rods in here, 2 more lighters in here. Good night. I know. Are you counting? And another wood spoon I carved. And I think that's about it in here. Yeah, I'm gonna zip it up before it falls out. Put my hat back on. You know, I don't wear hats that often, y'all. Actually, I just do it for videos usually. I mean, sometimes I wear them, but not very often. And I believe that's it. I think that's everything. Keep this under an hour, y'all. Sorry, I know. I was shooting for a half hour, but we stayed under an hour. Yeah, so I'm always changing things up, and it's just fun to have a backpack and have it on your back and have everything you need to survive. It's just really cool. And I have my bushcraft belt with my little small water on there and all my other kits on there. And I think most of the time now, if I'm going to go for a hike, any kind of hike really, I'm going to wear my bushcraft belt with my backpack, because then I have the water right there I can drink without taking my pack off. I have other things on there. If I lost my pack, I still have all that survival gear on there. It's kind of neat. Plus I got, you know, ferro rods and lighters and knives and stuff in my pockets, and survival stuff is just kind of fun. It's just fun, yeah. Oh, the sun is nice today. Gorgeous cool weather, no bugs. Beautiful March day. Happy St. Patrick's Day, by the way. I'm not Irish, I don't think. Maybe a little bit. I'm mostly Norwegian, a little bit of Swedish, a little bit of Dutch, I think. I don't know if I'm Irish at all. I don't know. To look at our ancestry timetable tree thing. But yeah, oh, it's a gorgeous day. I'm gonna put all this back in here and hike around the woods somewhere. And yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Got some ideas, or please put in the comments different thoughts and ideas you have of anything I carry in my pack. Again, in my medium-sized pack, I have a lot more. In my big pack, I have a lot more. And it's just fun. Again, a lot of it's DIY and thrifty stuff, but it works great, and it just makes it fun to hang out in the outdoors. So, anyway, that's it for this video. I'm gonna keep it under an hour. I pray you're all doing well. Thanks so much for watching my videos. Again, I don't make any money. I don't make pennies, nothing. It's just for free. I just do it for fun, just to share my life. It's kind of an outlet for just being creative, also for teaching, because I love to teach, and kind of helps me not go out of my mind when I'm alone on the road too. Just making videos, and I don't know. So I just hope my videos are a blessing to you. I see a squirrel. Oh, he's running around. That's cool. Hey, little squirrel. He got some nuts for you. If you want to come over here, I'll share. Anyway, yeah, I hope my videos, my channel is encouragement to you. I hope you're inspired to just live life fully. And as always, I hope I can help you smile. And yeah, just watch my videos to laugh, if nothing else. We need to laugh more. Life is hard, but God is so good, and He created laughter for us to just laugh about the silly things of life and the silly people like me. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.